Good Friday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this August 7th. Lots of rain across the area yesterday. We still have low clouds, drizzle, and even some patchy fog out there this morning, as expected, as that area of low pressure passes out of the area. We're going to see some gradual clearing as we go through the day. Just when you'll see sunshine is the big question. It could take half of the day, 3/4 of the day. For some, it may be late afternoon before you see, enough sunshine to call it, wow, this is nice. Now, the temperatures are being kept in check because of the clouds and the rain. In fact, yesterday turned out to be one of the coolest high temperatures we've had here in a long time. It only made it up to 77 degrees officially at the Bowling Green Airport yesterday, and that happened just after 3 p.m. 90 is, of course, the average high temperature, so that 77 is 13 degrees below the average for the day. 71 was our low, 67 the average. That's a 4-degree difference. A year ago, we had a high of 93 and a low of 66 back in 2014. But it felt good. The rains came through, and it came through in spurts. Not quite as much rain as we expected here for Bowling Green. We picked up almost a half inch of rain, 48 hundredths of an inch of rain. But some of you, especially west of us, did pick up more than an inch of rain over the course of the last 2 days. And some of you are still getting some of, a little bit of light rain this morning. It's mostly drizzle and mist, along with the patchy fog and low clouds. And as I mentioned, it may take a while to shake off the clouds and the drizzle, but gradually, as we go through the day, we should begin to work in some drier air. And from west to east, we should begin to see some sunshine starting in western and northwestern Kentucky and kind of working east as we go through the day. Drizzle ending this morning, sometime this morning, and then the low clouds and any patchy fog should be dissipating as we go through late morning. So we'll say gradual clearing as we get on into especially the afternoon. The high today only 83 degrees in wake of the front, and also the low clouds, a northwest wind at 6. Tonight will be partly cloudy, and because the ground will still be wet and cool, I do think there's a better chance of patchy, dense fog late tonight and early Saturday morning. We'll get down to 65 tonight. But the next couple of days look good. Saturday, lots of sunshine and a high of 88. Sunday, we'll get up to 90. There's a 20 to 30% chance, though, we could see a late-day shower or thunderstorm with the approach of the next system that will be moving in. And if you're going out to the U.S. 127 yard sale, the world's longest yard sale, which is today, tomorrow, and Sunday, you should have some great weather going out there. So yesterday wasn't a great first day, probably because of the rain and all, but these next 3 days should be fantastic to get out there and take advantage of that. And if you did not hear, we sold out every single ticket, all 6,000 tickets to the St. Jude Dream Home. That means we generated, you guys generated $600,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Second year in a row that we've had a sellout. Thank you. Thank you so much, and God bless you for your generosity and caring about the kids and families at St. Jude. And, wow. Now it's just we do our show. We'll do our live show on Sunday starting at 12 noon, and we'll find out who wins the Dream Home, who wins the 2015 Buick Encore, who wins the Ashley Furniture Shopping Spree, and who wins the washer dryer and the $4,000 the year's worth of gas and groceries from Houchins and tons of other prizes. If you bought a ticket, you're in the running for all of those things. So Sunday at 12 noon, live here on WBKO, we will have our St. Jude Dream Home telethon. And, I can't really call it a telethon because we've sold all the tickets. So we won't be selling any tickets on Sunday. We'll just bask in the celebration of raising $600,000 for the hospital, and thank you so much. So that's happening on Sunday. All right, now let's move on to Monday. Monday we'll see a better chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. In fact, it looks like this next system does have the potential to maybe bring some stronger thunderstorms and some heavy rains, high of 88. Tuesday, that system begins to pull away, and we'll see clearing at 86. Wednesday and Thursday of next week, we'll see sunshine and highs both days, fairly pleasant, with highs around 84 degrees. Now, I've got a weather meeting this afternoon in Louisville for the Ohio Valley chapter of the National Weather Association, of which I am the president of this calendar year. So I'm going up for a meeting this afternoon, which means I will not be doing my radio show today. Those of you that listen to the Chris Allen radio show on SAM 100.7, I will not be there to do a radio show today, but it'll be back on Monday. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I have about a week. I'll be here all next week, but it's the week following that, the week of, I believe it's the 17th. Yeah, the 17th. That's when my wife and I will go to Alaska. That's right. That's the big trip that's coming, and so we're getting prepped for that. But one more week here, and then it's off to, with several of our viewers from WBKO, the viewing area, going to Alaska. So getting all prepped and ready for that, and that'll be a 2-week trip. So anyway, have a great weekend. Maybe I'll take in part of the yard sale tomorrow. We'll head out to US 127, maybe over toward Jamestown, Russell Springs, and see if I can find some like vintage audio or vinyl or vintage something. Anyway, have a great weekend. Thank you so much for listening. God bless. Know the weather before it knows you. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com.